Hello, today we're going to be taking a look at something that I just found recently, but has been an absolute game changer for my workflow as a developer. Have you ever been in the situation where you're working on a code base, where you're working with a technology that you're maybe not too familiar with, or you just need to brush up on something that you kind of forgot about? I know that I have like every second of every day. And usually what I do is I go to a browser and I'm like, let's say like how to write a Go interface. And then I go into the Go by example and I look at their example code here and I try to make sense of it, and then I go back to what I'm doing. Now this is the tried and true workflow of basically every developer on planet Earth, but what if I told you that you can do all of this from your terminal? Now you're able to do this thanks to a tool that I recently discovered, but it's actually a little bit popular, and it's called Cheat Sheet. And the way you use it is just do curl cht.sh like that, and you should get this cool little summary here. Let's just go ahead and let it describe itself. It's the only cheat sheet you need, and it gives you unified access to the best community-driven documentation repositories of the world. And this is really, really awesome because it has documentation on basically every programming language that I know, every core util, and a lot of other utilities and other tools that are very, very popular in the programming realm. For example, I could do curl cheat sheet / I think I can do :list like this. And then I get a list of every single thing Cheat Sheet has documentation for. So then I could do like, let's say curl cheat.sheet, and then I want to look up something with Go, right? Well, I could just do this. It will give me the like basic overview of the Go programming language. But let's say that I want to look up something specific, like those interfaces. Well, let's first make sure that it has that. So let's do curl cheat sheet /go / :list. And then we're able to list everything that it has. If we look for interfaces here, as you can see, it does have one for interfaces. So we can do that. We can just do curl cheat sheet /go and paste in that interfaces. And now we should get this little part here that will explain how to make an interface in Go. Now, as I said earlier, this works for more than just programming languages. I could do curl cheat sheet, and then I could do like maybe Zeoxide or something. And then, as you can see, even though Zeoxide is not a core util, it's just like an external tool that you can install, it has documentation for it, because it has documentation on basically all the major terminal programs that you could really think of. But I think that we can make this a little bit better. We can kind of streamline this process. And I have a little 30-line script linked in the description that hopefully makes this a little bit nicer to use. So I can just type in cheat like this, and then it will look for everything. And then I could say like, I want to go to Rust here. And then maybe in Rust, I want to look at how tests work. And then it basically just pipes that into cat, and then we're able to look at this. Now this is kind of a short one, so maybe it's not like the best example for this. Maybe I can do one that's a little bit longer. So I could just do like Rust here, and then I could do learn, and then it will give me a little bit longer one here. So we have like a long example code base here that we can look at a bunch of different features for, and I can scroll up and down with J and K, and I have this cool syntax highlighting, which is really, really nice for me. So this was written in like 30 lines of terrible bash script from someone that doesn't really know bash. And basically what this does is it checks to see if you provided an initial language or like tool that you want to search for. If you don't, it will let you fuzzy find the list of available things to look up. And then after that, it will give you a second fuzzy find for the like topic on that tool that you want to look up for. Finally, it just builds that entire query from those two queries before, and then it pipes that into less and allows you to have a nice little reading experience. So these 31 lines of code have completely changed how I look up things for the most part, and so I thought that I would share it with you today because you might find it useful too. With that being said, that about ends this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below, and consider joining my Discord, where there are a ton of developers and myself that would be happy to talk to you, answer questions, and collaborate on things. Also consider supporting me on Patreon so I can continue making videos like this. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. See ya.